Chris is the team's manager. Chris, what do you think about today's game?
I think it's going to be another tough game like they all are, but I think the lads are up for it. I've been talking to them just now, and we've got a good team out, so yeah, hopeful of as long as we don't get complacent, as long as we work as hard as we normally do, then yeah, fairly confident we'll get something today.
Okay, from the management point of view, were you well prepared for this game?
Yeah, I think the team's always well prepared on and off the pitch, so I think we're fully prepared. Now it's just down to the players on the pitch to go and give 100% and can get the result.
Your last words to the guys before they take on the game?
They know just to work very hard and play like they have all season, fight to the end, and I'm sure we'll do the business.
It's half time to the game and Kick4Life has won, Sky Battalion 0. We have one of the fans here, Moses. Moses, how did you see the game?
I see the game was good. I mean, Kick4Life is in control so far in the first half. They have a lot of possession. They just need to finish their chances. It's been a good first half.
Do you think that they need to make some few changes?
No, I think they need to just keep on going with what they have right now, and then to see. I think the changes will come later, but I think they're doing good with what they have.
With one goal ahead, what do you expect from the second half?
Oh, I expect them to have a lot of pressure and intensity, and to be smart and to be quick in thinking, and to hold the lead and to score some goals.
Thank you, Moses. Good luck for the second half, Kick4Life.
Welcome to another episode of FC Kick4Life Magazine show. This week, FC Kick4Life and Sky Battalion played 1-1. Despite the draw, FC Kick4Life is still 1 point ahead Rovers, which also drew on a weekend. On the spotlight this week, we have Matlalipula Chabedi, who plays forward and joined FC Kick4Life this year of 2014 from Matlama FC. He played 2 games with FC Kick4Life and scored 1 goal. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How was it like to score your first goal for FC Kick4Life?
I was happy because it was my second game, and I'm happy to score that goal because it will improve my play.
And were you disappointed that it didn't get to be the winning goal?
Yeah, because that team equalized. That's why we didn't
Get to win.
Get the win.
Why did you make the move to FC Kick4Life, and are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it because once I make a first move to Kick4Life, I realized that they are my age mates. Yeah, and I'm from the injury when I was in Matlama. That's why I decided to come to join this team.
Do you think you can score goals to help FC Kick4Life to the Premier League?
Yeah.
Definitely. You have played in the Premier League and the Champions League. How easy is it to adapt to the A division?
It's going to be tough to me, but I will try my level best to work hard at the ground, to prove my point. But all in all, soccer is soccer.
Thank you very much. In the studio today, Buster is chatting with Curtis and Chris. Now, let us hear whether the management was satisfied with the team's performance at the weekend.
Thank you, Malifu. Welcome to Siakona Media Studio. This weekend, we saw FC Kick4Life play Sky Battalion, and the game ended 1-1. In studio, I have Curtis Gardner, who is the team president, and Chris Bullock, who is the team manager. Welcome to the studio, guys.
Thank you.
A lot of supporters were not happy with the performance of the boys this weekend. From your perspective, what can you say about the performance from the boys?
I think we were all really frustrated with what happened at the weekend. The first half, I thought we played very well. We should have been 2 or 3-0 up. Had some good chances, and I think at half time we felt that we had more goals in us in the second half. But unfortunately, we came out the second half. Fair play to credit to Sky Battalion. They came out and took control of the game. We couldn't really regain control. They controlled the midfield, and we struggled to get back into it second half. But it was very frustrating that that we couldn't do that after the first half performance. But we carried on defending well. We rode our luck a little bit. They had a goal disallowed that was probably a bit unlucky, and we thought we'd got away with it. But obviously, then 2 minutes to go, we've given away a penalty, and they've equalised, which I think they deserved the draw. So yeah, we're frustrated, but it's one of those things. We're still top of the log, thankfully, and we just got to keep going and see where it takes us.
Okay. Looking at Saturday's performance, are you still confident that the team will make it to the Premier League, Curtis?
Yeah, I mean, I think we are confident in that. Obviously, football is football, and you have to play out the season in each game, and you hope for the best. But we are a confident team, and we hope that the results will come our way. But at the same time, we're realistic. We know it's a tight league, and we'll just have to do our best each game. And hopefully, at the end of the season, we'll be at the top.
We saw some of the experienced players like Mlifi Katani and Kabewelo or Salmani not playing on weekend. Do you think that affected the team's performance?
Yeah, I mean, experience is always good, but ultimately, our coach is the one we put the responsibility on to choose the players, and we trust in him to make the right decisions, and his decisions were made, and the result happened. Yeah, those players are definitely important to the team, and you know, some weeks those guys may play, some weeks they don't play, but ultimately we stand by the coach and Donna's decisions, and we trust in him to make the right ones. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but we stand by him 100%.
And I think we have a strong squad. We also were missing Kick4Life in midfield, unfortunately, at the weekend as well, and I think which showed that we missed him badly, especially in that second half when he took control of the midfield. So it's you know, we have a strong squad, and we trust all our players, and I think different games we play out different sides depending on who we're playing, and you know, like you said, KB and Levo have both played important roles in the team this season. They'll continue to do so. It's just you know, we go with what we think each game, what Donna thinks each game, and so far you can't really argue, as we are top of the log.
We saw the team dominating the first half of the game, but we did not get the scoring opportunities. Do you think playing two defensive midfielders affected the chances of the team gaining more scoring opportunities?
No, I don't think so. I think you could actually argue we only played one defensive midfielder this game, because Sadiso is more of an attacking midfielder. Maybe we actually needed a second defensive midfielder in the second half, and Sky Battalion took control of the game, took control of midfield. So I don't think that was the reason at all. In fact, I'd say in the first half we had plenty of goal scoring opportunities, and we probably should have been 2 or 3-0 up. If Morapelli had taken 1 or 2 of his chances, for example, that would have probably been looking at a totally different outcome. So no, I don't think the midfield situation was the reason. I certainly don't think we played too defensively in midfield. If anything, we probably need to be a little bit more defensive in the second half and try and get the ball back a bit more than we managed to.
Yeah, and again, I think this is a good example where we can give respect to Sky Battalion as well, because I think they outplayed us in the second half and a portion of the first half as well. And we can talk about some of the formation changes we could have made or substitutions here and there, but ultimately I think they deserved you know, a draw or a win in that game, and we have to give respect where respect is due. And so, you know, Sky Battalion, hats off to them.
Kedis, a lot of supporters were not happy with the referee's decisions. What are your views on his performance on Saturday?
Yeah, well, I thought it was impressive, first of all, that the entire crew was female, which is great to see. You know, referees are referees, and we can always discuss what they did do right, what they did do wrong, and you have to live with it. So I'm not going to get too deep into that, but obviously we'd like to see calls go our way, but football is football again, and we live with the results.
Chris, were you happy with her performance on Saturday, with his performance?
I mean, I think both sides probably, there were a few inconsistent decisions. You know, both sides. I think, to be honest, probably the biggest call they made, other than the penalty at the end, was the goal that was disallowed for offside. From where I was, I thought that was they were very unlucky to have that goal disallowed. So I don't think we can sit here and complain about refereeing decisions. Maybe 1 or 2 decisions for either side, yeah, probably could have gone either way. So I'm not going to say I'm unhappy with the performance, and I think generally the refereeing performances this season have been pretty good. So you know, it's just one of those we didn't drop points because of the referee, we dropped points because of our own second half performance.
There are no official games this weekend. Is the team going to play any friendly game to prepare for the next game?
Yeah, we've got a couple of friendlies I think lined up on Saturday morning. There's a couple of Premier League sides in the same position, so we've got LDF de Copo, both from the Premier League, and we've got Golden in the A Division North. They're all going to play friendlies against each other this weekend, so chance to play a couple of games and keep that sort of run of games going and keep the players fit and hopefully keep our momentum going. So we are, at the end of the day, we are still now unbeaten in 11 games, although we obviously wanted to win more games. We're still on a good run, and we need to keep that going and keep the match sharpness going. So yeah, we'll be playing a couple of friendlies and hopefully then be ready for the following week.
Thank you guys for being part of the analysis.
Pleasure.
Chris, can you close the show for us today?
Sure, next we're going to be going for league updates and fixtures.
FC Kick4Life have 6 more matches to play. On Sunday the 23rd, the team is playing away at Roma Boys. And on the first week of March, Saturday the 3rd, FC Kick4Life will be hosting Majant. FC Kick4Life still lead the log by 1 point after Rovers also drew this weekend 2-2 with Van Rooyen. Dipakwe are also challenging after making it 3 wins out of 3 in the second round, winning 4-0 at Mountain Shades. Majanja lost but are also still in the race in 4th place, and Roma Boys, who FC Kick4Life play away to in their next game, are 5th, 6 points behind with a game in hand. Now, Chabedi, all you have to do is answer 5 questions for me. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
BMW or VW?
BM.
English Premier League or Spanish Premier League?
Spanish.
Who is your favorite African player?
Rodba.
Nike boot or Adidas?
Adidas.
Single or dating?
Singer.
Thank you. Now it's time for that health message.
All in all, what I want to say is that from people who have HIV and AIDS, they have to be strong mentally and physically.
FC Kick4Life will be playing a couple of friendly games this weekend, and hopefully they'll help them keep fit for the next league game. That's all that we had in today's show, and don't forget to post your question or your comment on our Facebook page, FC Kick4Life.